welcome to my channel, guys. And today I will be covering the Dalhousie and Khajjiar road trip. So after witnessing a beautiful sunrise in McLeodganj, we checked out from a hotel that was Fortune Park Moksha, and we were all set to go to Dalhousie. Now before going to Dalhousie, we had to go visit the St. John Church, which we skipped on the Christmas day. So I'll be going there now. So before that, just have a look at the surrounding mountains and view of the hotel. It was a beautiful morning, and as soon as we stepped out, actually drove out of the hotel, we spotted those beautiful snow-capped mountains. I was so excited that I actually stepped out of the car and walked myself towards a spot where I can look at them clearly, standing magnificently tall. Wow, what beautiful view. Just look at those mountains, gosh. Let me take a minute. I spotted this kind of very pretty temple, so I thought I'll show you guys. So I reached the St. John Church and I was off inside the premises, and the floor work was really beautifully done, and I was kind of very excited to see how the church was from inside. From outside it looked very, very rustic and very ancient kind of structure. The rocks were kind of black and very rustic. I really liked it. The inside was no drama, no fancy. It was amazingly rustic and authentic. I loved the vibe in the church. It was not with paintings or any kind of fancy drama things. It was just a very nice and peaceful and quiet church. I loved everything about it. I really loved the paintings on the windows, the glass paintings on the windows. They were so beautiful. And that's the thing I love about churches sometimes, while they keep the whole church very minimalistic, the windows are beautiful. Now we were off to the road and we spotted these weird looking mountain rocks. I don't know what they were, really rocks, or they looked like ant colonies erupting high above the ground. So I kind of wanted to film for you guys, and if you know what it is, just let me know. Now we were approaching Dalhousie, and now we can see the influence of the Indo-Tibetan border police, where everything is so neat and clean, and the yellow and red colored decorations on the sides of the roads. It's just beautiful. I loved the view of this road. It was such a good road. I can't tell you guys, it was really maintained well. We reached Dalhousie, and to my surprise we found snow. Oh my god, I was so excited and happy because I never expected snow in Dalhousie, and we found the whole town covered in snow. Everything was white and snowy. Oh my god, we were really happy. My son had a good time, like me as well, but we both had a good time playing in the snow, as you can see. After playing in the snow for a while, we decided to go up towards our hotel, which was actually on top of the hill up where we parked the car. And as you can see, there is snow everywhere. The hotel name was Alps Holiday Resort, as far as I remember. It was Alps for sure. Now we decided to take a drive towards Dalhousie above the mountains, and we witnessed this beautiful sunset. And what more, we found snow. A lot more snow. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. As we moved more uphill, what we found was more snow. Oh my god, driving on this road was really scary for the driver. I was enjoying, I was having a great time, but for the driver it was a really, really tricky task because the vehicles, kids, it's like, it's very slippery, and driving on the snow was not recommended by the hotel person, but we still, wanted to see how it was. We decided to come back before dark, so we had a great time. It was adventurous and amazing. Just look at how much snow there was. Oh my god. It was morning and we were all set to go to Khajjiar. However, the hotel people did not recommend us to go because they said it was closed because it snowed a day before and the roads were closed. However, we still wanted to take our chances. We knew that the roads were covered with snow, but still we had to go and look for ourselves. If it was too risky, we would have come back. So this was the hotel. There was a beautiful lawn and I was actually standing in a tree house of the hotel and filming all these things for you. There was snow all over Mano. There was a lot of snow. We packed, checked out of the hotel, and we were on the roads. As expected, there was snow on the road. We were going towards Khajjiar and we left early morning. The condition was still much better than the last evening because the snow was melting away. And because it was early morning, the snow was still very fresh and less dirty. And we wanted to cover Khajjiar as soon as possible, and so that we had more daytime left to cover the mountains going back towards Delhi. We had to leave the mountains as soon as possible. We reached the Kala Top Sanctuary Gate, the Kala Top Khajjiar Sanctuary Gate, and we spotted a lot of snow, more snow. There were huts around all that locality, and all the huts were covered with fresh, fluffy, soft snow. Oh my god, we couldn't help ourselves but really stepped out of the car and played with the snow for around 15-20 minutes. It was just amazing. Just look at that snow, my god. We were so happy. We were really happy. I was like a kid. I was playing like a kid in the snow, and this was the first time I saw so much of snow in the whole town. So after we were done playing in the snow, we had to go because we wanted to cover Khajjiar early. We just realized. So we are saying bye-bye to this place and heading towards Khajjiar. Khajjiar was a completely different story. It was so green, so beautiful. It was a huge grassland all around, surrounded by the trees, like huge pine trees. I guess those were pine trees, and there was a little lake in between of the grassland, of the ground. It was just stunning. I was there for the first time. I wanted to come here and I wanted to experience for myself. And I was really happy. I was roaming around, I was strolling around in the ground like crazy. I wanted to experience everything from that place. Really beautiful place. There was a structure, kind of a bridge built up on the lakeside, and we wanted to experience that. My son was having a great time there, so he wanted to check that out, and me too. There was not much water in the lake, maybe because of the winters, and there was snow which we could feel because the the grass was withered and it was wet. So just have a look around how it looks. this very interesting and ancient kind of looking temple which was called as Khajjiar Mandir, and I liked the architecture of this temple, so I kind of thought that I'll film it for you guys, and I wanted to have a look around. So yeah, just have a look and enjoy. So after I was done visiting the temple from outside and the surrounding buildings, I went off to the cafeteria, kind of a cafeteria, to join my husband and my son for a cup of tea. So my son had an experience of paragliding. That's my son in the parachute. It was done by people. There was no car, no nothing, just the people running, the guys running, and that's my son on the top, and he really had a great time. He remembers this till date. Here we bid adieu to Khajjiar. I really had a great time there. I always wanted to come here since a long time, and I was really happy and really grateful to God that he gave me a chance to come here. This was Khajjiar from the top of the hill. When we actually come up towards the hill, Khajjiar is on the downhill. The snow was still there, though it was melting away because it was a sunny day, and I was happy, but I didn't want to leave the place as well. I wanted to spend some more time, but it's okay because there was another trip waiting for me, and I had to get back home and pack for that trip because that was a really different trip. I will be covering that trip as well for you guys very soon. The vlogs are coming. It was a week-long trip, very adventurous trip, I must say, so stay tuned for that. If you really like the video, just give it a thumbs up. It will mean a lot to me. Just share the video, spread your love, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye bye. Mwah.